Educating the Whole Child is a one-day conference that helps educators understand the needs of historically underserved students and provides them with culturally relevant educational techniques. The conference was created in 2014 by Michael Hansen, an Everett Community College student whose wife teaches on the Tulalip Reservation. What started as Michael's EVCC Honors Project has grown into an annual conference in collaboration with the college. Its evolving story is a tale of love and growth, a strong commitment to the whole child.
I created the Educating the Whole Child Conference really to try to fill some gaps that I saw. There's a lot of good educators out there that are doing a lot of work, but there were a lot of new educators that were struggling. And I realized through some research that I had done on tribal boarding schools that a lot of the negative impacts that had happened were related to education. And so I wanted to be able to use what I was hearing my wife and her fellow teachers were using in their school to create a more positive event, something that could help promote cultural competence in the schools and could focus and highlight a lot of the positive work that was going on within the schools and share it with other educators.
The vision behind it and where it started from came from my husband and his idea of seeing a need and having an educator as a wife. I go home and share some of the things that I had to deal with, and so he saw a need, and so together we decided to bring this conference together.
I think that the conference has afforded teachers an opportunity to really take stock in the work they were doing. And beyond that, it's developed a network of schools and educators beyond Quil Ceda Tulalip who are also asking the question about what is the whole child and what can we do as classroom teachers, as administrators, as instructional coaches to really serve the whole child.
The workshop topics include Motivational Framework for culturally responsive teaching, developing multi-tiered systems of support for academics and behavior, teaching with poverty in mind, as well as tribal history sessions and introductory Lashute Seed language lessons. Led by seasoned instructors, the workshops attract K-20 educators seeking to refresh and re-equip their instructional skill sets.
I would like to have the educators and teachers that are attending the conference to leave with the knowledge of knowing where they're coming to, your sense of arrival to a community, and understand the children and where they're coming from.
There's that saying that so many people know, it takes a village to raise a child, and that's very true within our community. We all do come together to advocate for our children. And by teaching some of this stuff in the workshops, I think it gives a lot of educators a better understanding.
The conference was very inspiring, and it was a great way to start our school year with new tools needed to help support our kids.
It's an opportunity, I think, for educators to have real discussions and get real knowledge from people who are really on the front lines doing the work.
My hope is that the Whole Child Conference, continues to open its doors to our district staff as well as staff from other districts. And because of the fact that it has proven to be so effective at showcasing some of the practices, I would hope that it proves to be an ongoing way to actually get some of the great knowledge about best practice out to other parts of the district in the ensuing years.
It is an honor and a privilege to be hosting Educating the Whole Child Conference at Everett Community College. It is a privilege to be working with our local K-12 institutions and community colleges to educate teachers and faculty about the issues of serving our children in our communities. There are many ways that you can contribute to this very special event. It is our hope that you will personally participate. It is our hope that you will help us to promote this event further to your colleagues, teacher to teacher, tribe to tribe, institution to institution, so that we can increase our impact with this conference. And finally, and most importantly, it is our hope that you will help us by providing a financial contribution to this effort. It is important to make the impact to our children and our local communities.
If you want to learn about the best practices and how to implement those strategies at the classroom level, or if you want to support the educators in your community through donation, please join us in the effort to educate the whole child.